Alright, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you something I found really neat at Walmart to keep all of my first aid gear in my center console in one thing, nice and compact. Alright, if you guys follow my channel, I think it was last month or the month before, I did a video on my center console first aid kit in my vehicle. It's really more of a, it's kind of a cross between a boo-boo kit and personalized kit and a trauma kit, you know? It's not really it's a little bit of everything. However, chances are I'd be using this to render aid on someone, and probably not myself if I was badly injured in a car accident, but at least it's within hand's reach. Anyway, what I had before were these two packs, okay? And this was sent to me by, Wilderness Rocks. I believe his new name is Joe Explores. You can check him out. He's a guy that goes hiking out in the wilderness. He lives in New York City. And this is a really neat kit, and I plan on using this in something else. And this was just a kit that I purchased and then modified, and that's what I always tell people to do. If you purchase a first aid kit, make sure you get one that has a lot of extra room in it, because you're going to want to modify it. You're going to want to take some junk out, put some stuff in. Maybe you don't use aspirin, maybe you like Tylenol. So you want to take out the aspirin and put in Tylenol. Customize it to your needs and then add a few things that are going to make it safer. Anyway, I had these two items, plus I had a flashlight floating around in the center console, and I had a tourniquet in the center console. So if there was some kind of accident, let's say I come across a bad wreck, I'm trying to help somebody, I got to grab this, the tourniquet, the flashlight, and the Sharpie, because I want to be able to mark it if I needed the tourniquet, and I got all this stuff in my hands. So what I found, I'll show you here, and unfortunately I didn't save the name of this, so you can start kicking me now. I cut off the tag. I was so anxious to put everything in here, I didn't save the tag, so I don't know the name of it. However, I know where you can buy it. These are available in Walmart in the cell phone aisle, where they sell all the cell phone gadgets and chargers and cables and all that. And what it is a cell phone organizer. It organizes all your gear for your battery backups, your cords, cables, maybe your lenses, whatever, for your cell phone. Well, I saw it and thought, you know, that's almost perfect for a first aid kit. And it's small, as you can tell by my hand there. It's not the size of those big, Canadian Prepper makes those bug out roll-up things, and that's totally different. That's the large, this is something small just for hand carry. So, let's get into it. Got my flashlight and my tourniquet right on the outside. Let's say I get into a bad wreck and I'm bleeding from an artery. Well, I got this out here and I got a flashlight to see what I'm doing. Alright, inside, this is how I've set it up. I've got all those little, I don't know what you'd call them, liquids, you know, burn gel, all that kind of stuff in this side here. And this is one packet that opens up, but it has two distinct pouches. Got all little band-aids in here, okay? Right in front of everything, I have my stop bleeding stuff, my Quick Clot. All of this is that Walmart Lou Ferrigno stuff, and it does work. I've used it. It works. These are all my alcohol pad, cleaning pads, all that kind of stuff. Over here are all those little loose pills. Like, I love Aleve. That's what I use. I use Aleves. My wife's headache medication, all that kind of stuff. All the pill stuff in there, all the little individual pills. Over here, I have a little thing of tape, and this stuff is definitely better than the stuff that came with it. I got this from a surgical supply place. I got like 5 or 6 rolls. They were all together in a kind of like this. And it actually sticks. The stuff you get in first aid kits, that tape won't stick. This is a little portable thermometer. It's a one-use thermometer. If you've ever seen them, they're paper thin. They're just plastic. Got some gauze, some safety pins, a tweezers, which I was debating, but you know, sometimes I get splinters. I'm out in the woods, I'm doing stuff. Sometimes I get splinters. That's a real handy thing to have. A little Coricidin, the flat gels for sore throat. And I had quarters floating around in there, so I stuck these quarters in here. I still say to carry change. Cell phones are kind of everywhere, and pay phones are kind of non-existent anymore. But every once in a while, you'll come across one, and a lot of times your pay phones will work when your cell phones won't, because they're landlines. So, we've got all that area covered. Then over here, I have the bigger Band-Aids and gauze and a first aid manual. So this is pretty much everything I had in these two kits, plus stuff that I personalized and added. And if I want to roll it up, it rolls up just like this. And I take my tourniquet, I don't bother with the flashlight just yet. And I snap that down, pull it tight, and snap the flashlight right underneath. So if you're looking for a decent kind of way to organize your first aid gear in your center consoles or your vehicles, or even in some glove boxes, I imagine it's kind of big, but I bet you it would fit. This is really a good option. And again, these are those little accessory, cell phone accessory roll-ups. They're in the cell phone aisles at Walmart. Again, I forgot the name because I cut off the tag. I was so anxious to try it that I just went and tore it open, put it together, and I was like, oh, oops. And today's garbage day, and the garbage is gone, so I can't even dig through the garbage for it. But you'll find them. They're about, I want to say $6.95, in that range, $6, $7. They're not super expensive, and it definitely has organized my center console way better than it was. Everything's right there, and you can tie it down tighter if you want, if I wanted to get that a little smaller. But I mean, that's a pretty good size, all in all, for a first aid kit. So anyway, that's my idea for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe. Give us a like if you like the videos. Don't forget to check out my Thrive Life page if you want to start getting into some storage food rather inexpensively. Really good, high-quality stuff. Check it out. Links are down in the description below. And thanks for watching. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.